welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. And let me go ahead and solve that question you have bubbling in the back of your head. The JSS is my community. You can join the community via the Discord link in the description. The JSS can be a clan too. It's just that we don't, I'm not a really stickler when it comes to you gotta put JSS in front of your name. No, that's not me. That's not me. As long as you're a part of the Discord, you're a part of JSS clan. That works out for me. I'm really easy, real laid back, real easy going. You can even ask any member of the Discord once you join it. So, we're getting into it on my favorite map in the game. Grontheim Valley. Yes, sir. I would live here if, the game came true. Because, nothing, it's nothing but a valley. I mean, you're surrounded by mountains, and, there's no food or water. There's water, but no food. Well, yes, there's food. You get my point. Exactly, you get my point. There's food and water everywhere. Okay. This is where Adam lived, right? Grontheim Valley? But anyways. So, we spawn over here next to the barn. What am I going to do? Fly down this hillside and hit up the barn and be like, yo, what's up? You got anything in you? And yeah, I'm going to fly in here. My name is Jet. I'm going to fly in here. And the comm station's above me, And what am I going to do with the comm station? Maybe I'm going to do something different. You never know. Walk up to it. And decoy. That's right. I'm not stealthing it. I'm decoying it. I'm putting a fake airdrop next to the real one to create confusion. I love confusion. Anyways, so I'm going to walk over here, set up next to this door. Something says, hold on, Jet, don't move. Watch this. Wait for it. Grab the M2 carbine. I might need it. Boom. That's a person. Like an old man watching his lawn. That's a person right there. So now my objective changes. Stay vigilant. He's inside that house watching this barn. He knows the spawn locations. Or at least this one. So I gotta wait until he turns his back. And then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go right now. And I gotta make it to cover so I can break his line of sight to me before I can return to that window like a very old man. Reload the M2 carbine. I might need it. You never know. Carbine or carbine? I say carbine. But anyways. So stick with me here. This encounter is going to be a slow start. But stick with me here. You see, I think I can take him out with my VSS from this range. I think about it. But also, I'm thinking about this weapon on my back right now, too. Because it also has a full auto option, the M2 carbine. The VS... You see, this is the conundrum I find myself in. I got a VSS, which can take out people in literally 2 hits, close quarters, but it also has a really good scope that can take out people from mid-range if I give it enough bullet drop compensation. In other words, aim above their head so the parabolic arc of the earth will drag the bullet down, gravity, will drag the bullet down and hit their head. But the carbine also hurts. Bad. Especially at range. The VSS pretty much does no damage at range. But the carbine does. So here's what I'm thinking as I'm crawling right here. I'm thinking I'm going to set up the VSS as a headshot weapon, but the carbine, I have 30 rounds for it, and I believe maybe 4 or 3 rounds will take out a person if they're real close to you, if the thing was on, if the M2 carbine is on full auto. So that's the plan. That's the plan. So I'm going to crawl up to this house. I'm going to play off my ears. He's still inside the house. I successfully evaded his line of sight. If he knew I was here, he would come walking out by now. But you can hear him. He's still walking inside of that house. And I think right here, I can get a shot through that window. He's still in there. He's still walking on wood. I don't want to walk into a house where somebody's already there. Because then he can just third person around a camera or third person around a doorway and see me coming in. There goes my element of surprise. Now check this out. I know you just heard gunshots, right? But you're going to see somebody running beside that church. And I'm thinking, is that the guy inside this house? You see me fletch my camera. I'm like, is that him? Well, I don't hear anybody else inside the house. And a door is on the other side of the house. So now I'll put my VSS back on single. And I wait. Because, I'm not going to lie to you. I do second guess myself sometimes. The guy's already left this house. But see, when you're playing off of ears, silence is real deceiving. Real deceiving. Somebody can be prone anywhere around you, and you won't know it until they turn. At least with going prone, you can hear somebody crouch walk. But if you're prone, all you gotta do is turn, and he basically making no noise at all. So that guy could be prone on the second floor inside that house. Waiting for somebody to come in. And you see, I don't trust this house at all. I don't. But eventually, actually it looks like to be right now, I gotta move. Because I realized I'm in the airdrop area. I am in the airdrop area, so I gotta move. But at the same time too, I don't want to get spotted. Yeah, tall daunting task, especially since I'm wearing all white and crawling on green grass. Objective failed. Yeah, I'm only spending one bullet on that man. And honestly, that was a very useless bullet because even if I did hit him, that was, number one, that was not a headshot. And two, the damage it would have done would not have been great. If anything, I just confirmed that indeed that guy saw somebody. And that somebody was me. So now he knows I'm pretty much over here in this general area. But I know he's over here too. Because I've seen him running in this general direction. And you see I'm looking at that path behind the blue house. And I'm like, let's go. Gotta keep moving. At least here I can stick to the shadows. At least here I can stick to the shadows. And you see, we come into the same conundrum once again. He can be in any one of these houses. He can be looking through a window. He can spot me. And from what the weapon sounded like, that sounded like the dude with the L85A1. It sounded like that. But now, I'm in perfect cover. He can't see me at all. So I keep moving. I keep moving because I need like a whole 360 view of what is going on. So as we heard, maybe one person has died due to this man. But then I start getting anxious, and I think it's too quiet. It's too quiet. Usually Outlanders will all come to the airdrop area to fight for the airdrop. Or container. And both of which are nearby where the airdrop is going to come in. Yes, the airdrop is near where the airdrop is going to come in. I know, dumb sentence, but it makes sense. And so here comes Santa Claus, even though he already left, whatever. There he goes. Okay, cool. Now, developers, bring back the freaking C-130, please. Okay. So now I'm crawling, right? I'm crawling because I'm trying to find out if anybody's going to walk across the road. And they don't. For now. But then we hear more gunshots. And it sounds like that's on the other side of the river. That's all well and good, right? It is. But I gotta cross a lot of open ground to get to this airdrop. You see, initially I was not going for this airdrop. But since I was so stuck on trying to find this one dude and kill him and more than likely take an L85, because his outfit matches what the L85 dude had in the pregame lobby, I want that L85. I do. But you see me here looking. I don't see anybody. I don't hear anybody else either. But one other person has died due to the amount of gunshots we heard exchanged. And I'm still looking. Anybody can be here. Anybody can be anywhere. So, how am I going to solve this problem? How am I going to make sure that I'm okay in terms of running away? And you see I put my M2 carbine on single 2. Because I feel like I'm about to get into a mid-range gunfight with maybe a L85A1. Screw it. It's go time. It pays to have your senses on 11 when you're playing this game. But also, let me explain something to you as well. Baiting, or bait and eliminate, is real dangerous. Basically what you're doing is running like a headless chicken out in the open and hoping somebody shoots at you. Because when they shoot, obviously, they give away their location. It's dangerous. It's mad dangerous. But if you know how to do it, you got it. You got it. But also that depends on how skillful your opponent is as well. And somebody's waiting at the exit for me. Okay. So you better hope they don't know how to lead a target. And you also better hope that your movement is on key. Right here, you're going to see me try to find a guy killed in the water. Where's Dora the Explorer at? Can you help me find a corpse in a river? No. No. You can't. Where? I don't know why a shot do that. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna take a random splash in the water and, keep walking. Making myself a huge target. Hell, I might die right here because somebody sees me in the open. Yeah, I can't find him. He's in that water somewhere. And so is his L85. That's the same dude who was in that house from the beginning of this video. It's too late now. I can't find him. Like, I'm skimming the water trying to find like a floating body or something. No, it's not there. So I guess I gotta settle for this airdrop, and hopefully I don't get shot myself. Get it? Boom, we out of there. We are en route to an exit. Now, the shortest distance that the detector picked up something was at that exit right there. Here's the thing. Here's my number one rule of thumb about this map. If you have an airdrop, don't try to take the ladders of faith, the ladders of death, and take the leap of everlasting despair. Just don't. You're too heavy. Even if I have nothing but the airdrop on me, I'm still not going to take that exit. Better to be safe than sorry. Or better to be safe than landing down in a pit and basically be a sitting duck for like 3 seconds while somebody aims at you and kills you. You know what I'm saying? So, back to the whole bait and eliminate tactic. You just better hope that the guy shooting at you wastes all of his ammunition and has to reload. And when he's reloading, that's when you kill him. But I couldn't do that in this one. As a matter of fact, let's backtrack. I believe no one's at this exit, so I'm going to go ahead and declare myself safe. But let's backtrack. If I didn't pick up that M2 carbine, would this encounter have gone as well? I doubt it. But let me go ahead and exit first, so we can ensure our safety. Get behind these metal wrecks, and boom, we're safe. Because I took that M2 carbine and put it on single, I had virtually no bullet drop from where my bullets were sending from to where they should have landed. I didn't have to put my iron sights any higher than what they needed to be. If I would have used that VSS to try to take out both of those guys, it would not have been pretty. Yes, I had the scope, but no, I did not have the range, and I didn't have the, how can I put this, the not bullet drop. Suppressed weapons have massive bullet drop. That M2 carbine didn't. So even though I took out my favorite weapon on my favorite map, I didn't even need to use it. Because I knew, since my experience with the VSS is so high, putting my VSS in those two situations, no, that was not going to work out. Now for the guy in the window, the third and final, well no, not really third, but the guy in the window who I shot at, who had the M16 in his hands, yeah, the VSS may have worked for that. But then again, as I've said at the beginning of the video, the VSS virtually has no damage at range. And that guy was pretty much at range. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the M2 carbine for pulling me through this one. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, peace.